Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again in Skyrim. And this is our vampire playthrough, Sinolystra. That's how its name is pronounced. I might have messed it up a little bit earlier, but I always try and add a kind of unique name, but just Sinolystra the vampire. There's a spelling of it, and we're going to go ahead and get going. That's what she's doing, is going through on Dawnguard, the vampire mode, but she is tired. So one thing I was gonna do in this area, I don't think I can do it in here, just because the nature of survival mode. I could keep going, but sometimes it's best to go back to some place to sleep, and she hasn't slept, so I need to find a coffin or a actual bed. In the vampire world, if you can find a coffin that's available, you can jump in it and get your rest. But I came down there. But we're going to go back and see if we can find a place to rest first. I think you can also rest in a bed. I don't think it's really particular if it's a bed or a coffin, but you do need to get rest or not be able to cast magic. And I'd always rather play survival mode smart. Hold on a second. I'd always rather play survival mode smart than, which is basically half-cocked. And a lot of times you get killed when you're doing half-cocked things. I did go ahead and ramp up to my higher level armor too, even though I like the dress. I have to be a realist that it's better to have armor on that you can wear and get some rest in versus, or get survive in versus looking nice. I also have to look at, I don't know if I picked any up. Let me look real quick. As far as armors, because I know I'm carrying heavy right now. I think the vampire armor, I'm wondering what the warmth rating is on it. Because you guys saw I did a couple of things. And we got a warmth rating of 27, which is the same as the, that's the same as the dress. It's just better armor. Because my shoes right now are, my dark backpack shoes. There's the shoes. They're 24, so they're better than the boots. But my dress just doesn't have it's a 27. It just doesn't have the armor rating. So we'll go ahead and go back, still try and find something to eat. But I mean, basically, no matter what I wear, the 27 is highest, unless I go and find some fur when I'm in the northern areas to go ahead and wear fur, which actually makes sense. I should start doing that, just wearing fur. Oh, there's sleep coffin. There we go. Let's go ahead and get, there's no rush, so let's go ahead and get 8 full hours out of it. That's one good thing about survival mode as a vampire. It says I'm starving. Okay, let me suck some blood down. Why can't that count? But they make me eat food. I'm not going to check it right this minute, but I wonder if I get poisoned from eating raw food. I wouldn't imagine I would, since I'm technically already dead. But I don't think they thought that far ahead on it. But we're ready to pop up some creatures, or at least I think it was. It's kind of really odd too. I mean, My damage should be a lot higher for flame spells, but it's not. But I am just using flames. I should start shooting fireballs at them. But she's never been to the Mage College, and because of the vampire playthrough, I actually never intended on her going to Mage College, because it's like, you know, you're outside the mainstream. Why would you go to the Mage College? You're not really, you're living on the edge of society if you're a vampire. That's how I look at it. If you're going to study or buy magic, you would do that up at Castle Volkihar. I have to look at that next time, make sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. You gotta watch me sometimes at night too. When I film these at night, sometimes I do get tired. There's a couple times I've lost control of the camera. So, just gotta bear with me sometimes. Trying to manage life and a game. You know, if I had nothing to do and I didn't have a life, I'd probably do a lot more videos, but got a lot of crap to do. I don't have time for this all the time, not as much as I would like. Okay, we killed pretty much everything in here. I don't want your robes. Cooking pot. Yeah, you would think a vampire. I need to try it just to see if I get sick off it. Maybe I'll save next time, and then I'll try some raw food and see what happens. Or I can just look it up later. Sometimes when you find a book that's by itself, those are the ones that might be skill books. I don't think there's anything else in here redeeming quality, though. I think we just need to get through, if I remember correctly. I think you can jump over there and there's a chest, but I don't have whirlwind sprint to get over there. And even if I swing, I'm not gonna hit it or get close enough to it. So I'm just gonna skip that one. Might as well do the vaunted effort though. That's why I went ahead and tried, took a swing at it, see if I could throw myself over there. Maybe if I wasn't overloaded, I probably could, but it's just not worth the effort right now. I'd rather just get through the quest. Yeah, I didn't really tell anybody I was going to do this. I kind of thought of it after the fact, which is the problem. I should have started these a few weeks ago, but I didn't. So I'll be a little bit behind with her. Like, she'll still be doing Dawnguard when I'm doing the Civil War as well. So, but it'll still be 2 posts a day. just so you guys, for people who pay attention, usually I post at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time of the United States. That's when I usually post the survival Elijah the Survivor series is always at noon. And this one, I think I'm gonna go for the afternoon, like when I get off work. Usually it's basically lunchtime is when I first do the first post, and then after lunch is the when I do the after work will be when I do the second one. So it's just interesting going like the old school survival way versus like taking like carriages and stuff like that. But it gives you guys a good example if you're wondering about the two different ways to do survival mode, because I've heard people say that before, that if you're using a carriage, you're not doing survival mode. That's basically what their philosophy is. That's not my philosophy, it's just theirs. I don't believe that myself. I think that however you're doing survival on Legendary, just you're doing it. I mean, Skyrim's about how you want to play it, your game. Because ultimately it comes back to it's your game. Doesn't matter how anybody else plays, it's how you want to play the game. And I'm a big proponent of that. I've got some characters that never play Dawnguard, never do anything. I got a hunter that just wanders around and shoots at deer. They're like, we need you to go get a dragon stone. He's like, okay, yeah. Go put some guards at Riverwood. I'm done. I think she's ready to start seeing visitors, so let's go ahead and put some detectors out there. I'll throw one over here. Throw one over there. And they start screaming the challengers out there, so we'll let them get the party started. And then I'll come up here. It is a similar play style to Elijah, but it's not the exact same. Popped another one up. She went and pretty much just took one out. I was like, look at her. Yeah, even as a vampire, I refuse to eat dog meat. I'm just not doing it. Okay, nothing else down here. I don't think I got really anything to make. The good thing about here, there are a lot of places to sleep if I need to sleep, so. This is where we're almost to the end, actually. This is where I think it gets a little more exciting. Knock this room, the next room over, I think is where there's a whole bunch of vampires in there. What you have to fight. Oh shoot. Did not see that one coming. If I'd been a lower level, I'd probably get skewered. Take a look and see what I've got. Actually, let me go back. Yes. Let me go ahead and put my alchemy stuff on first. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, you can wear a Fulmer helm and circle it and do alchemy. Okay, this doesn't work for that. So just save. I just wanted to make a few magic potions just in case I need them. Let me switch back to my armor. I thought I destroyed my Daedric helmet, but I did not. So I guess she's more of a combat mage, but because I've always brought that along just in case, especially when I was doing Vampire Lourdes, when she was building that up. Basically, anytime I jumped out of Vampire Lord mode, I would put on the plate, Daedric plate, just because it made sense to have a little bit more protection. It actually saved my bacon a couple of times too, so. So we're going to let these guys fight first. There should be a room full of freaking dudes in here.
The challenger is near.
There we go. Go ahead, get in there. Shoot, I hit the freaking trap, didn't I? It's alright. better than I thought I would with that one. I know they come pretty strong in here. Yeah, when you're playing without support, it kind of jumps up the the tension zone. I'm wandering around here very cautious. It's like, okay, what's going on here? Just see who's around. This room is basically the main room. There's not much in here. It's mostly that massive, probably 3 or 4 vampires that just came after me. I think that's all that's in here. And then there were some skeletons in here as well. Looks like we cleared out pretty much everybody. And the next room is actually where I need to get to. And there's also going to be the 2 agents from the other clans in Castle Volkihar are going to be in there. So when you go in, just be prepared that, or when you do this quest, just be prepared that the Castle Volkihar is not of a single mind. And I don't know why I can't get up this hill. There you go. They're not of a single mind. Not everybody's in support of Harkon, even though he talks like they are. There's a lot of dissension and others that want to be in charge. So, but you got to hear that, and when they banter back and forth in the next room. That's the thing I don't think everybody gets. If you've never done vampire mode, you probably wouldn't know that. But, they still want me to destroy my helmet. No! And ring of matrimony, I'm going to hold on to those, both of those. I got enough juice to go in and for survival mode, because I should be able to get off the couple of the Danger Lords to help fight. This is where it all takes place. Now, if you're not a vampire and you come in here just cleaning this place out altogether, if you drink that water, it'll turn you into a vampire. If you get over it, it says drink above the thing, it'll turn you into a vampire. Yeah, Morethi. There's the agents. He thought they're working together. She didn't think they're working together. So you're fighting both of them. Yeah, Staff and Salon. So basically you have to kill both of them, and then that allows you to go back and talk to Morethi. They're not too hard to defeat. I mean, a little bit of a challenge. I don't generate magic as fast, or it costs me more when I don't have my dress on. So that's why I was a little bit slower on the draw with the magic in there. There should be another Draugr in here. I don't know if there's any live walking around ones. That told me I'm tired. I'm tired. Let me find the coffin real quick. And like I said, this comes out in the back of the Redwater Skooma Den. So if you come through normally, you won't be able to get back this way. You have to go through that way to get all the way through into the cage. Stuff back here is clear, but once you get out here, her stuff is good to go, but everything else on the ship is marked as stolen. Except for the stuff up on top, but most of it is marked as stolen. And Redwater Skooma, I think that's the only one in the game. Most of it's empty and just stolen stuff. So I usually don't take stolen stuff unless I'm in the Thieves Guild, and she's not planning on joining any guild. Her plan is basically just to do vampire, be a vampire the rest of her life. That's all she wanted to do. Be a vampire, fight people, travel the land, suck blood, destroy lives, things like that. Okay, she's finished fighting. Oh, I'm gonna go clear the rest of these guys. I don't think I cleared everybody down here. I don't think she also. We'll put her back in her dress. Still doesn't give me enough to carry, so. Take my helmet off. She can always dress up if she needs to. I'll sell everything when I get back to Volkihar. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Yeah, because I didn't take anybody on the stairs. Yeah, they're all empty down there, so we're good to go. We're getting out of here. Now it's just a matter of getting back north. I think I can pretty much take the same route to get back. Might be a little faster on the way back. We'll see. Depends on how many enemies pop out. I'm trying to run past everybody pretty much though. But if you've never done a survival mode with a vampire, this is kind of what it's like. Actually, let me look at the time too. Okay, it's 2:30 a.m. So I do got time to get some distance. I might have to find a cave though with that time frame. We'll see how fast I can go on the horse. Yeah, she had some close calls. Sometimes when I set up my system here, sometimes I can't see the complete screen, and if I miss like her life force, she was pretty far. At one point in one fight, I was like, ooh, she's going way down. I might have to check and see if I've got bandit furs for the cold though. Do I see my horse? Good, I see my horse. Let me look and see something real quick as far as fur. Oh, F. Furs. See what kind of fur clothes I got. Okay, I do have a full fur set with the sleeves and everything. I got gloves and I've got shoes. So that's actually for low level. That's the highest you can get. There's others that are higher. Nightingale's the best. But in a pinch, you can just throw on the furs. If we go, like, once we go north, we'll throw on furs. Not because I really want to wear them, but it seems functional and it will keep me warmer than I was. Because I really wearing my dress out was probably not the wisest thing to do. But I'll enchant it when I get back so I know which one it is. She's got fur shoes already on. I made those because they're basically very light. Something she could have that's light and be able to use well, functional, light and functional. So we're going back here because I should be able to take this trail back down. That's the road that winds up and down the mountain on the side. Yeah, it's not too bad here in the south, like down by Riften. These are the warmest areas from Riften all the way over to Whiterun. Fairly warm. But if you get anything going towards Dawnstar or the far north, Windhelm or Winterhold, you need to have something warm on in survival mode. Especially in this type of playthrough, because if you're role playing and doing everything at night, it's just a lot colder at night. Yeah, but that 54 is way warmer than what I was wearing, the 27. Yeah, like my warmth rating right now. Get away, Stever. Took a nasty spill there. I got Skeever chasing me. I don't know what the heck it thinks it's going to do other than just give me disease. Some of these things shouldn't have respawned yet, like this bear that's on the bridge. So I was thinking it's not going to take too long. Is that a wood elf trying to attack me for what? You idiot. That's just the game trying to slow me down. I talk about that in my other game as well. How there's sometimes you'll be just traveling along and all of a sudden there's some assassin or random encounter that's just overpowered as hell. And then when you kill them, all they've got is like a wooden bow. Yeah, this is probably the longest of the special series that I have planned, and it's just things that you won't see unless you do the game a certain way. Like my actual main guy, he's not as he's pretty powerful, but he's been doing all the odd jobs stuff because he doesn't like. I don't like to do everything in Skyrim, especially for depending on your build. Some characters like Elijah the Survivor, I have him doing everything just because I want to complete everything. That's the only reason. But other characters, I don't. Especially my main character. There's some quests I just do not like to complete, so I just don't do them. So he's kind of a snob. But the one thing I am going to do, because I'm playing the Stormcloak side and the Imperial side, I really don't like the Civil War, honestly. But my main character, what he's going to do, I'm going to have him do Dragonborn up to the point where he does Season Unending. Right now I have him prepped to do Lost to the Ages, because I don't like running around doing that quest either. He's already got all the shards except for the one in the last tower. So I'll do, once I get ready or time, I'll do a special kind of him going and get Lost to the Ages video. I think he can probably do it in one shot, basically in an hour. I could probably do the whole series, maybe an hour and a half tops. Because I've already collected all the other shards, so it's pretty much just a matter of clearing the final dungeon and getting the final shard, and then going to the forge and Ethereum forge and lighten it up. Okay, see, I'm getting sunlight's coming out, so the good thing is close by here I already have a cave to go to, one where I can sleep at too, so sunlight's coming. As a vampire, I don't like being burned. Even though she's dumper and can resist. That's just part of the playthrough. It's time to go inside and take the day off. Take the day to sleep, eat, whatever you want to do. But it's warmer in here. I've already cleared this cave, so should go in here and get some sleep. Sinalistra. Okay, so let's go to sleep. 5 a.m. We'll do 13 hours. I think it'll still be a little light when I come out, but it's not going to be too bad. We're making good time. Like I said, that Redwater Skooma did is actually not that long. It's just got the other time getting there plus going to it. It took me a little while longer. Okay, so I need to eat food. I don't know if I have a room. Dawnguard also, at the Castle Dawnguard, you don't really have a room. I don't think I have a specific room or chest in the castle. I think I can sleep in anything. But I'm wondering if there's a storage spot. I think Serana has a room. I don't know if I can store stuff in her room. I'm going to try and sell everything or even oversell if I need to just to get rid of it. But it's still pretty bright out. So she's going back inside. That was not fun. 8 o'clock, that should be better. There you go, a nice cool air of the night. Perfect for vampirism. Also, I could travel in vampire lord form, which is fairly fast. The only thing is that being overloaded, and also I'd like to have the horse with me, even if I'm not. I'd rather have the horse and just do it kind of like survival mode style versus trying to fly around as a vampire lord. Because even as vampire lord, until your light armor gets up, it's very difficult to kind of build that skill and get more protection. I think also you can cast mage armor, I think, before you turn into a vampire lord, and then it'll should be still in effect while you're a vampire lord. Yeah, unless I have to stop, I'm probably not going to stop. I'll just truck right back through Labyrinthian. Okay, it's starting to get chilly, it said. Let's go ahead and try and warm up by putting on fur armor. And that put my warmth rating up to 102. I'll save my torches for when I get like further up. Somebody just shot me from that camp. Or they shot my horse. Now down through Labyrinthian. Take your soul, wolfy man. I meant to go get camping supplies at my house, at the Mayor's Pond. I forgot to. And the Labyrinthian trap, if you're riding a horse full speed and come barreling out there, you'll go flying right off and kill your horse. I think they did that on purpose. Here, let's make some stairs to nowhere. People come out and think they're going to go riding down the stairs and trip and wreck. Okay, it's getting very cold, so let's go and use the you know what I should do? Not that I'm going to keep it, but since I'm here and it's getting cold, there should be nothing wrong with me taking over Mirror Watch. At least I got a place then to sleep that's close to Morthal. This just gives me a place that's outside the city. I don't need to do anything special to get it. Just read this note. There's nothing really to it, but I'm already freezing, so I might as well try and get inside someplace to warm up at least. It's not too hard to complete Mirror Watch, but now I've got a place I can stay near Morthal and not be so cold. There we go. A lot warmer now. Yeah, like I said, you don't have to stay here at Mirror Watch. I don't actually, the new houses are okay. I'm not a big fan of using them just because, one, I don't put a lot of stuff up. I put things inside things, and I don't really need to display stuff. So since I don't need to display, I just gotta rest and come here if I need to, but at least it's on my map and it's open for me to use. So, and it was cold outside. So. But it works perfect because it's on the edge of a city. I don't have to actually see anybody in the city if I don't want to. Which is better in the long run. Yeah, I'm ignoring those mud crabs. I ignore most of the wildlife unless it just really messes with me. Bears and wolves are most common that I'm going to mess with back. Of course. I would fight the course, but I got nothing to use his hide for, so. There's also a couple camps in the woods up here by Solitude, but it's just easier to get like that Mirror Watch and have it as a backup place to stay if I need it. I think this is the shortest point to cross towards Solitude as well. Well, it took a minute to get out here. It looks like you guys are going to get just enough time for me to get back and grab Serana. Just my guesstimation should take about 7 minutes to get there, maybe a little less. I think the quickest way around the mountains from here is past the Dawnguard embassy. This is the road I went down here. Coming down the back side of the mountain. Yeah, you come high into the mountain, then it comes back down to the... Oh shoot, did I get turned around? I did get turned around. I was going back towards Solitude. She gave me 900. I don't want 900. I could have sworn I'm mistaken. I thought there was another way to get. You know what? I just did, and that's why I got 900. It's because I came up on this side. I didn't want to jump down. And I should have just jumped down because this is where I was wanting to go. Sorry about that. So So now I've got Night Hunter. It's not really a big quest. It's search the body, go over there to the holdout, and kill the people and take their stuff. You can go inside and get crossbows and stuff like that. I'm not really going to worry about doing it right now. That's something I'll clear off when I get a chance if I need to, if I'm out this way. And it gives you a place, well, it actually gives you a place to sleep, but it's all outside. There's no place. Night Hunter, it's called Ironback Holdout. There's no place to sleep inside of it, though. Yeah, the Ironback Holdout. There's no place to sleep inside of it. There's typically three bandits holding it. But once you kill them, then you own the, let's call it, so. Okay, Mr. Mercenary, I'm skipping you. I'm going down closer to the shore. Because it's freezing up here. And I got on first, so I got the highest fur rate I got right now, or resistance I have right now. Mostly because I was messing around up there in the foam war. Bandits are funny. They're like, now you'll pay for what? What am I paying for? Sometimes you pay attention, just put your torch away occasionally, like disable it, and that way it'll make it last longer. In my regular survival mode playthrough, I think I made the first 50 levels with like one torch. I kept putting it away. They're just trying to stop me from getting back to Serana. Okay, the ice water jetty. And I know this is really cold, so let me see if I got some hot soup. I do have hot soup. Now we're going to go ahead and push for it. I'm preferential to riding over there versus taking what's called, because I know it's going to stay dark. I'm just trying to stay faithful to my role playing of don't do anything that looks like I'm like hanging out in the daytime. I wish they had that kind of like as a game mechanic for you're wearing like a amulet of the divines and the vampires run from you. Just puts more life into the whole concept of vampires like living off blood and everything like that. Like if you couldn't eat like regular food, you get sick, you eat regular food. You have to drink blood to be able to fulfill yourself. And they say there's better mods out there for vampirism out there, which there probably are, but I mean, I'm not really trying to get too complex. And also, when people say there's better mods, sometimes it involves, like, when I get a mod, if it involves a lot of work to get the mod in, I'll get rid of it, or I won't even get it if there's a lot of add ESM files and do all this and do this and do that. I ain't got time for all that. I look for mods. If I do have mods, I look for mods that don't conflict with things and have very few extra prerequisites. I'd rather have less prerequisites because I don't need full on. And that's just me. I mean, everybody can play the game the way they want to, but just me personally, I don't need all that extra like work just for a game. You know, I do enjoy Skyrim, but I'm not gonna go crazy over like. And when I first started modding, when I was building mods, I was deep into it, like how to like make certain things function and things like that. But you know, I just haven't in recent years. I might do it once I finish my personal programs. I have a couple books that I'm working on and artwork that I do. So that's actually my priority. The games are secondary, and I've now added an extra hour of playing like each day. So it's 2 hours that I'm pulling up there. Okay, we made it. We're live. Hopefully we don't get attacked by Dawnguard's scouts. They're probably up there, but sometimes they attack, sometimes they don't. I haven't seen any yet. Okay. She's going inside. Like I said, a little bit longer than I thought, but still got here. Yeah, I'd make vampires not get cold either. I mean, they're already dead. Trying to decide which circle to wear. I know I'm a little bit of a fashion victim. She's really cold, walking in slow motion.
Returned. Lord, as well you should have. Welcome to the politics of Lord Harkon's court. Lindalmo and Orpheol both long for our Lord's throne, but cannot make overt moves against him. Each sought to gain power by using his underling to kill you, the chalice for himself. By ensuring the chalice reaches our Lord, you have increased his power over him. At the same time, you've done Lord Harkon 2 great services. Take what you've learned to heart, but carefully. Now, I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
Something? You can see that basically it goes to profit. And like I said, I need to get actually to the soul cairn So the one thing I'm going to do with her too is basically I'm going to at least go to the soul cairn. Oh, see now it says I can take potions of blood. You gotta love to have potions of blood, especially if they come back. Because those are, especially if you do like any other quest, you really need those, especially like if you enter the companions or whatever. Drink a potion of blood before you go and interact in the city. And it shouldn't last for a few days. That people won't respond to you as if you're a vampire. They'll just go ahead and talk normally. But when they start saying, ooh, you got strange eyes, that's when you need to kind of drink another potion or, suck somebody down, go ahead and take a bite. Bite them on the neck. A lot of inner ways to interpret or say that. But that you're a vampire, I mean, what do you expect? You're going to bite people on the neck. Carry a torch even though I'm inside the house, inside the building. Very gothic flair to it.
You are here. Good. Yes, I did. When I told you that I was grateful for my daughter's safe return, I told the truth, but I did not tell you everything. Good. Strong instincts and a cunning mind will serve you as well as blade, spell, or claw. As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun. Until recently, it's an enemy we've had no way to fight. For centuries, I've searched for an answer to this problem. I found an old prophecy written by a moth priest, those scholars who read the Elder Scrolls. The prophecy tells of a time in which vampires would gain power over the sun and will no longer fear its tyranny. I believe the secret to unraveling that prophecy is written in Serana's Elder Scroll. I have ordered the court to assemble. I have a new task for us all to carry out, and that includes you. Come now, and hear my proclamation.
Now my plan right now is basically after Serana says let's go get the scroll and the moth priest to do that portion, basically just to go to the soul cairn. Once I finish the soul cairn and get the spell books there, then I'm going to stop doing the main quest line. Serana will be mad. I'll tell her to go sit still. And then I'm going to do all the side quests. So there's 11 side quests that I have to turn over.
Soon we will claim dominion over the sun.
I think she looks cool holding a torch while she's doing that.
Eternal darkness. Now that I have reclaimed one of my Elder Scrolls, we must find a moth priest to read it. I have spread false rumors about the discovery of an Elder Scroll in Skyrim to lure a moth priest here. Now it is time to see if those efforts have borne fruit. Go forth and search the land for rumors of a moth priest within our borders. Look to the cities. Speak to innkeepers, carriage drivers, anyone who would meet a trap. Go now and carry out this task. This is my command.
Okay, we listen. Now Serana wants to talk.
Wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably should know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit. This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Of course it is. It's going to be things I can't be bothered with. Let's see, I will give her something. I'll give her one of the dark arrows. I basically started Saints and Seducers just to get the Saints and Seducers armor, but then she hasn't been wearing it. She's got a set, but she just hasn't worn it. You'll like this Serana Staff of Worms. There you go. The Staff of Worms, she'll be able to like bring things back to dead, and they'll last for a while. So she'll love that thing. What's my most powerful weapon I got? I gave her a bow, even though she really doesn't use a bow. And I gave her the thing. Let me give her a sword. What's the highest one-handed I got? Let's give her a regular sword. I'll smith it later, and then she'll be happy with that. I would make her tough wear my I might go back and get I'll get her prepped out next time. But anyway, that's what we're at right now. I'll go ahead and finish up right here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the channel. This is what we're doing in the vampire side, so you can see what happens with vampires. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you got any questions, please post some comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell all your friends what we're doing over here, and hopefully they'll come out and watch too. You guys have a good night.